What's going on, guys? So today we got the Freshpark RC ramp. This is the skateboard launch ramp, and I'm going to make it an RC ramp. So I broke the red one. Definitely wasn't made for these 1/8 scale trucks. Hopefully we'll see if this one is. Weight limit's 500 pounds, so I'm really excited to get this one out, and it's about 8 inches wider, I think it is, than the last one I had out with the red one. And of course it's not designed for this, but it folds up, which is what I need. And that's a convenience, so I can transport it, take it with me. I don't have to mess with the big plastic ramps. So we're going to check all that out and see how it folds up, see how small it is when it folds up, which I think dimensions are online, but still, I mean, just physically, I'm going to try to throw it in the car and see if I can take it with me conveniently like I need to, and then go from there. But I'm going to go ahead and build this on camera. I'll probably fast forward through most of this, and then we'll take a look at the end result. Ah, shit. Bring a knife. So I'm gonna take a quick break and come into this thing real quick. This piece is ridiculous. This is the bottom piece of the launch ramp that attaches and lays flat, so you don't, I guess you can get the straight angle approach coming in. But wow, man, I tell you guys, this thing is thick and solid. There's definitely no way that a Traxxas 8SX Max or Arma or anything of the bigger, heavier trucks coming in are going to do any damage to this thing so far. So we'll check out the rest of it here in a minute. But this piece was so heavy and impressive, and very heavy is right, but it's just I had to stop for a second to make sure people knew what we're looking at here. This ramp is a little expensive, so checking out and seeing if it's worth it is kind of what I'm doing here. And so far I'm very happy with the first piece I even took out of the box. Here we go with the second piece, guys. This is almost like, it feels like almost like a fiberglass type, maybe hard plastic, but it feels solid. We got no screws that are going to pop up except for maybe this guy, which we'll keep an eye on. But this is into a metal frame, so worst case I can always Loctite this, but not that it's going to be a problem. But I'm just talking about the problem with the last ramp that tore my trucks up. So this first piece is already, look at the bracing on that, guys. This thing's going to hold up, man. I am so much more excited about this $300 purchase. And again, I had to pay a retail price right now. I am trying to get with them to be a dealer again. They bad-mouthed me a little bit after I called them out about their red ramp not holding the weight of 100 and some pounds, like they said. Now you go on their website and look at it, it's 50 some pounds. And they made me feel like I was the only one having the issue, yet apparently they lowered it to lightweight and everything else, so it wasn't me. But this is nothing like that. And it's probably about double the price of what it was when I bought the original red ramp. So to me, that's worth it. And they are on sale right now with Freshpark, and if I get them in, I will have them for a little cheaper as well. But I'm going to keep going, guys. This thing is impressing me already. That's the only reason I'm stopping so much already. All the weight of this is all in these pieces right here. This bracing, the piece I took off in the first, this end cap piece that goes on the end, all this stuff, man, is so heavy. But that's good because it's thick, but it's also going to be heavier for transporting, but we'll look at that later. But right now I'm happy that it's so heavy because it's not flimsy. I couldn't bend this right now on my knee if I tried, and I could have folded the other one in half. This is the top piece, got the nice Freshpark logo on here. This, guys, my problem on the red ramp was the footing and not having support. This thing, man, is solid. I couldn't bend it, I couldn't move it, I couldn't take a hammer and probably knock it loose. So you're gonna have very good foot support here. Footing, it shouldn't move, shouldn't walk. Should stay exactly where you place it, but we'll find all that out here in a little bit. I'm very happy with the structure of this thing, guys. So much more impressed than I was with the red one. These are for I think the legs, if I'm not mistaken. I think they go in here. In here. Here's all the hardware. It's got the wrenches and all in here. But I did see some skate guys that were messing with these, and maybe not this exact one, but So I do have my Allen key set out here and a regular wrench, just so I can use my ratchet style instead of having to turn the Allen key. These legs you could keep in the trunk of your car, man, just in case. So this piece slides on and off. It's a footing. I wouldn't want to lose this. So if I find out there's nothing that I need to do, if this is just for an addition piece, I'm going to probably silicone this or hot glue it down the bottom just so it holds and doesn't go anywhere, because that literally is too easy. And that's going to come off. It's going to sit in the ground. Somebody's going to pick up the ramp and maybe not pay attention to it, and it's still going to be in the ground. Alright, the instructions for this one are right here, the Pro Launch. So it's pretty cut and dry. We're just going to be putting some screws in, connecting. We got these pieces here, which will be come on and off as you fold it or take it down. So you'll have two of these with wing nuts and washers. But that's, like I said, that's something that you'll keep on and off all the time. So you'll be using these a lot if you have one of these. Just putting the legs in right now. You probably can't see it on this one. Put your angles in. The holes don't look like it line up there, but they do have holes here, which probably take longer screws that go through there. And these just kind of, I really don't know the purpose of these right now. If there is screws that go through here, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna put them in there just because I know that's where they go. Alright, so the long bolts are going to get the short washers according to the diagram on both ends. So you have one here on the nut end. The long ones, the short ones get the fat ones on both ends. Alright, so I went ahead and switched these, the sides I had the bolts at, just because I wanted my wrench to be able to get in there, and this was a little bit too much of an angle. I didn't want to go. But that's in, guys. It's solid, man. I mean, I'm so impressed, guys. I'm going to recommend the ramp already, and I haven't even jumped one truck or my kid off of it yet. I'm just telling you guys, this thing's a beast. It's solid. It's heavy. I can't explain it. It is heavy, but, you know, that's, I guess I know where it's coming from. It's all the structure. And I'm definitely excited. I might even have to go charge up some batteries, man. I really wasn't ready for this thing today. I might have to charge up some batteries and get out here. That will be a follow-up video, don't worry. Same thing, I'm going to keep it flat. That way when I put this lip on, that the entry to the ramp is also as flat as it's going to be. Alright guys, it is together. So I have, what's that? I got one washer left. That's all you should have left is a washer, fat one. I got these two, but these are for the piece that we're about to show in a minute. But I want to address the legs because it looks like you can put a screw on here if you're going to be permanent with it. You probably just go, you know, take one of the screws out and go match it up, or go get yourself probably a 3-inch screw and bolt and put it in there. So it looks like this is only there to hold it. So when you transport it, you want to be able to pull these legs out and go, so you can fold this thing up. So it looks like that's what that is for. So you take the leg out, I put this back in, screw it so it stays there, and then I'll probably put the hooks or something in the bar to keep it, you know, the hooks I got to take out, which we're getting to next. So these are supposed to make sure this does not come undone. So they'll go like this, and you put your wing nuts on, and it's just supposed to hold it and keep it clamped. So we're going to see how well these work real quick as well. We'll get this thing flipped over and take a look at it. And there it is, guys. And I'm just standing on it, as you can see. I mean, this thing, it feels so solid, guys. It is not going to have any problems with these trucks. It's oh my goodness, guys. It's probably got about the same arch as my red one did, but much smoother approach. It's also going to be a better approach because this is not going to move like the red one was. So, you know, when you're coming in, you're not losing a little bit of that force because the ramp is moving on you. Guys, this is it. Do not spend. They have a Freshpark RC ramp on there. It's like a two-piece set. It's got black tops and all on it, but I think it's like 375 bucks or 275 bucks. It's only a few dollars less than this. Actually, this is cheaper right now on sale, but that would probably be cheaper too. But this is well worth that added money. Do not go to that aluminum stuff or that metal, whatever they have on there, the red ones. And even though the red ones are more reinforced, this is actually wider than that red one is. It's 41 inches. This is 40, I think 47 or 48. So you're getting an extra 6-7 inches out of this ramp, which means a lot when you're coming, you know, 40 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour at it. You definitely want that smooth approach like this looks like it gives you. And you definitely want it to stay put. And that was the problem with the red one. I can tell you right now, the time it took me to put this together, from time, even opening the box and everything, it was only about 40 minutes. And that's me opening the box, stopping, you know, getting my tools and things that I wanted to make the right ones. I spent 40 minutes total messing around with this whole installation or assembly. And that's it, guys. I mean, it's ready to go. Now I don't have to do anything else but remove the legs, take those pins out, and fold it in. And we're going to go ahead and do that as well, and we'll see what it looks like folded up. And then I'm going to go charge some batteries up, guys, and come back with another video. And you know, we got the Corona lockdown shit, man. I can't really go anywhere. I could probably go up to the school or something where we got a big field and come at it. And we might do that. We'll see. It's a little windy, a little cold out here today. But I might play around with it here just a little bit in the backyard with a couple small trucks. Nothing fast, just jumping it. Again, I might not show that, guys. You know, I don't like to show things that aren't too exciting, and it's really not going to be that exciting with the limitations of my backyard right now. But like I said, we'll definitely transport this thing and see how it holds up as far as moving. And you know, I carried the box and everything out here, and it's about 88 pounds in a package. It's probably about 80 pounds the way it sits now, so it can be carried by one person. 2 people will probably be the best way to take it though, but if you need one person, it can be done. But alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and of course get my footprints off because I'm anal about that shit. And then I'm going to come back and we'll go fold her up and just see how easy that process is. And it's done, guys. It took me 1 minute and 15 seconds to have this thing folded, ready to go. And I only have 2 legs and the 2 brackets left, which I'll put the bolts through there so they stay with that. And again, remember to glue them things on, man, because it already fell off of me twice, the bottom plastic. That's it, guys. This is an awesome ramp, guys. This is the one you want if you want to launch RCs and you don't want, you don't want a plastic ramp. And of course, you gotta have the money and be willing to spend almost $300 to get it. But you know, I'll try to work with that as well if I can get with them to, once they get some more inventory. Right now they're so low on inventory with this Corona stuff that they don't want accepting more dealers for drop shipping and things. So I don't want to push them past their means yet, but I will be pushing to get these things in stock and be able to sell them and have them drop shipped. But you know, always contact me because I'll probably be able to do a little bit better than what we're seeing here now as retail. But guys, this is an awesome ramp, man. I can't express it enough. I'm going to carry this thing in back by myself. It's solid. It's going to fold up easy. And my kid was just out here standing on it. We were both standing on it. This thing's solid, man. I'm very excited. Can't wait to get this thing going. But I appreciate you guys for watching. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. Thanks, guys.